Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is a Vegas Benchwarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702, and my co-host, as always, is
Jeremy with a G.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Finally got my fucking internet fixed.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
All week. All fucking week.
It took all week.
All week. I haven't had internet all week.
You know that used to not be a problem, but now that's a huge fucking problem in today's world.
Yeah, because I had emails I had to respond to and I couldn't.
Back in the day, back in the day when we were young bucks, Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't have been a problem. We got kicked off the internet when the phone rang. Do you see what I'm saying?
So yeah, but back then I also wasn't trying to communicate with individuals that are 3,000 miles away either.
Back then there was no such thing as that shit.
Right.
So it was call them on the telephone or fax them.
Or send a page.
That was all. Call me 911. That was all we had back in the day. It was a simpler lifetime.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
We're
not as simple
these days.
But when it came to the communication, it was very simple. You called me, I wasn't home, great. Now we go places where internet can't reach us to reset.
Those are the best times right there.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome.
What's up?
Pleasure as always to have you join us. All right, so look, we got a lot of shit to talk about. We're gonna jump into some small little things. We're gonna touch on some things. We're gonna talk some NBA. We're gonna talk some NFL, mainly Derek Carr's bitch ass. We're gonna talk some
fucking crybaby bitch.
ESPN, some Ultimate Fighter. We're gonna talk about some damn Crumbl cookies, some WNBA. We got a lot of shit to talk about. That's all I'm saying. Got a lot of motherfucking shit to talk about. Where do you want to start? Should we start with Derek Carr?
You start with crybaby bitch.
Should we start with crybaby bitch?
Let's go fucking crybaby fucking bitch.
Should we start with crybaby bitch? Okay, Jeremy, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this because when I saw this, I was kind of mind blown that you would admit this as a grown ass man.
Like
not you, but him.
How does your wife cry when you get benched? I get it. You've been the 9-year starter for the fucking for the Raiders, but look, in the last 5 games you played, you threw 9 interceptions and 9 touchdowns. Bro, what? And your wife is mad, and you're gonna say, oh, it wasn't even about the money. It was, whether it was injury related or whatever. I would have told them to keep the money. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You a goddamn lie. Your agent wouldn't have fucking let them keep the fucking money. Shut up. And the fact that your wife cried because you fucking got benched, bro, bitchness runs in the family.
Let's just think about this, okay? His wife cried because he got fired. Fucking fired. Who else's wife cries when they get fired? What person, what grown-ass man comes up and tells a story and says, I was done when you made my wife cry. Do you know what my job would say to me? Well, I don't know. They might actually say they might actually, we're a woke company, so they might actually care. But do you know what my other job would? I don't give a fuck, bitch.
I'd probably roll my eyes.
My other job would be like, you. Yeah, they wouldn't even say shit. Like what the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, why are you sitting up there telling the world that it was Listen, I understand bad breakups, okay? I understand what happens. There's a victim in every breakup. Every time somebody gets divorced, there's a victim. Whether it is or not. I've been a victim in a divorce. A lot of people have been a victim in a divorce. We all have our bitch madeness that we go through when we feel that we've been hurt. In this scenario, you basically got cheated on by your brother. I mean, I kind of get it because he was in your locker room with you. And they were like, fuck you, we want to see him. So they basically fucked your brother behind your back. I get it. But when you find a new bitch and a new woman, and you in New Orleans, where that bitch is freaky as shit, how you gonna come back and still talk shit? God, it made me cry when my mom cried.
When he first left, he said, oh, we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to leave it like it is. We're not going to say nothing. Now, all of a sudden, because you were done when your wife cried. Bro, both you and your wife need your fucking asses kicked.
So let me get this straight.
I'm putting both of them right on the level with fucking David Carr.
Let me get this straight, okay? They fucked your brother behind your back. They paraded it around. They literally have thrown you under the bus at every single chance they've gotten. The fans fucking hate you. I don't even think the other coaches like you. And you were one of the most disrespected quarterbacks for like the last 4 years. And that was okay. But when they make your bitch cry, it's not good. I don't fucking know. That's a bad look, Derek. Like, I was rooting for you, Derek. But right now, Derek, I'm not fucking rooting for you no more. Do you know what they gonna do in New Orleans? Do you know what they finna do to your ass, buddy?
Bro, I wish he would have went to New York.
Oh, my God.
Bro,
Derek.
Could you see him in New York?
Fucking Derek. Shut the fuck up. Let's go play football.
Go play football and shut the fuck up. Who gives a fuck if your wife cried? Like, we don't fucking care.
Maybe that's what Jeremy's saying. It's fucking related with fucking, it's all runs in the family. Hey, enjoy your trip. Be safe. But yeah, it all runs in the family. That whole family cries. Derek Carr's fucking crying. I mean, there was moments and times where I gained respect for you, but now I don't.
Look, and the sad part is I supported Derek Carr so fucking much. I got a Chiefs fan.
Yes.
To say Derek Carr was underrated.
And now
all of a sudden it's like, bro, what the fuck?
I get it now. I get what Raiders fans are saying. I don't like to agree with them for very often, but at the same time, bitch, you a bitch. You're my wife crying. Oh no, he took Avery. My wife's crying. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so since we went from one bitch, let's just go to another bitch. Okay.
Did you like my comment on your tweet?
Yeah, James. What the fuck, Harden?
Oh, he's a weirdo.
Fucking James. How the fuck are you doing this again? Like, should I be surprised? No, I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't fucking be surprised. We should have known at Game 7 when that motherfucker did fucking horrible. We should have known what was happening. We've seen this shit before. But how the fuck are you mad at two teams in the same offseason? He's mad at the Sixers and the Rockets.
For what?
He's mad at the Rockets because Jalen Green basically said on a podcast, who is the star for the Rockets, the young star, he's a young star for the Rockets, but he's not a league star. But he basically said if James Harden shows up, it could be good or it could be bad. And James Harden's like, I didn't like that disrespect.
Show me the lie.
So, and then
Eric, if you show up, it could be good or it could be bad. What the fuck?
Hold on, I know.
What?
So then he said, I'm disappointed in the Sixers because they didn't operate in good faith. I was expecting them to operate and look at signing me up for a max term contract or giving me and not letting me go to free agency. What, bitch?
What did you do to deserve a max contract?
Motherfucker, do you know? Oh. So now he opted into his $35 million contract that he signed last year to give us a break to go and get his friend PJ Tucker. But yet he says it's a break. He went to give the 76ers a break so they can go sign more players. And they signed his running mate, PJ Tucker. They signed a 6'4" power forward that's over fucking 35 years old to like $11 million. Yeah. And this bitch is sitting up here doing what bitches do again. And they do the fucking, man, we need a bitch-omometer. We need to make like a bitch-omometer that we can like raise or something so we know, because we got a lot of bitches on the podcast. We got Big Baby Bitch and Derek Hamby. We got Crybaby Bitch and Derek Carr. And we got weird fucking bitches like Kyrie Irving and fucking James Harden. Now, Kyrie Irving's bitch meter has gone down some because he hasn't acted up in the last couple months. And he actually did something very smart. But James Harden's bitch meter just keeps rising.
He's like 34, but looks in his 50s. Like,
this motherfucker looks like looks like a retired postman. And he's playing fucking basketball. talking about I need a fully guaranteed contract. And he's now listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. The contract that he opted into, you can't re-sign it. You can't extend it. He has to go into free agency next year. So whatever team gets him, he's going to play his ass off to put up these points so that way they can pay him $36 million. But you know what? I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't give a fuck. He should want $50 million with the way fucking NBA is handing out motherfucking money. James Harden, when his career is done, he's going to have like a jersey that has, the team names on it. And he's going to have like a fucking book of teams. Riots in France, supposedly spreading to Belgium. I have perfect timing.
Bro, those riots are fucking out of control.
Wow. Yeah, that's how. I'm sorry. I'm not going no place where there's riots, especially with overseas, because their riots are a little different than our
I'll
riots.
go.
I don't. Motherfucker, you carry guns. You're a trained
not in other countries.
You're a trained fucking killer, okay?
My name, when I go to foreign countries, I don't pull Brittany Grinders.
You are a trained fucking killer. Okay?
I do not break laws in other
countries. Know that, but that's why you don't give a fuck. You literally are a trained killer, okay?
I am not stupid.
I'm not a trained fucking killer. Wee, my ass. NBA is handing out money like fucking Oprah Winfrey in cars.
Is Kyrie Irving worth $42 million a year?
Okay, this is a problem. Let's get into this. This is a problem. This is a problem that we're gonna have. All right. I'm gonna give you some names. I'm gonna give you some contracts, and tell me when you've heard a name. Okay, ready? Tyrese Halliburton has a 5-year, $260 million contract. Could go up to $260 million. So let's just cap it at 250. Okay, that's $50 million a year. Have you heard his name before?
Yeah.
Do you know who fuck Tyrese Halliburton is?
Yeah.
What team you play for?
I haven't heard his name very much.
Oh, 50 fucking million. Okay? Desmond Bain.
I've heard that one.
Okay. Plays for the Grizzlies. 5 years, $207 million. What's the math on that? Somebody do the math on that. What is that?
5 years, 207?
Like 41 million a year. Okay, I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you more. Here we go. Max Strus. Have you heard of him?
They weren't giving out this season.
Max Strus is in the NBA. He was in the finals last year. This motherfucker got a 4-year, $63 million contract. Not a lot of money, not bad. Where's the other guy? Where the fuck is Bruce Brown? Hold on. Let me get a Bruce Brown. Where's Bruce Brown?
He got 2 years, $45 million.
Okay, so that's $22 million a year, right? Roughly. Out of all those players I named, is Kyrie better than them? Yes. Is Kyrie significantly better than them? Maybe not Tyrese Halliburton. He might not be significantly better, but the rest of them, he's significantly fucking better than. Bruce Brown was coming off the bench last year, dog. Bruce Brown was coming off the bench. He was 6-man. Got $22 million. So, again, with the NBA handing out money, the only difference between Tyrese and Desmond Bain is ages compared to James Harden and Kyrie Irving, but motherfuckers are playing until they're 38. So if I'm giving fucking Desmond Bain $42 million, is Kyrie Irving not worth 42?
Based on the fact that he's a weirdo, I wouldn't give it to him.
Okay. Is James Harden? Yes. That's why we could never be GMs. Like,
you're weird. Here's $1 million.
Fuck you, bitch. Kyrie, I'm not giving you $42 fucking million. But
what's the league minimum?
But how can you? But that's the problem that you have, and that's what happened. So Bruce Brown had a couple veteran minimum deals, and then they offered him $22 million. So when you're James Harden, how the fuck can you not ask for almost $50 million? when fucking Desmond Bane's getting 50 or 42. When the NBA pays a dude to wear a Disney reject costume, you're really surprised they're tossing out money like that. He's talking about the Denver Nuggets mascot. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with Kyrie or Harden either. No, 100%. And hey, thank you for tuning in. Go check out this show. They just put up a little short, but they got a really good group of people. They normally have like 3 to 4 to 5, and they be wearing some unusual shit sometimes. And they have a great group of diversity with their opinions. I mean, today the quick thing I was listening to, Mahomes is a god. We all know that. They said Joe Burrow was going to pass up Peyton Manning. Only way that happens is Super Bowls, because Peyton Manning's regular season record is ridiculous, and I mean his statistics are great. And then they said Josh Allen was like this year's Brett Favre. Josh Allen could hope he'd be this year's Brett Favre. So this century's Brett Favre. So
he's gonna.
Yeah, they have some really good points. Go check them out, please. So they just handing out fucking money.
So he's gonna steal money from welfare too? Is that what we're saying?
He might. He fucking might. He fucking might. You can never trust them fucking cowboy type people that got arms and shit like that. Like, he's built. Like, you can't trust Josh Allen. Do you really trust Josh Allen?
I don't trust anybody.
Okay. Is his name Favre? It's close enough. Okay. B follows A. Allen Brett. Okay. There we go. It's the only thing I can come up with. So when you're passing out money like the NBA is, how the fuck can you not get how are you not if you're Harden and Kyrie asking for that much money? Fucking Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet is an all-star guard for the Raptors. He's now playing for the Rockets. He got 3 years, 130 or is it 100? Yeah, $130 million, 3 years.
128.
Yeah, that's like $42 million a year. Huh?
42.8 a year.
That's what I'm saying. So how is Kyrie better than him? Yes. Fuck yeah. Do I want either one of them on my team? No, not at all. I mean, Fred VanVleet got more money than Kyrie Irving. Chris Middleton got 3 years, 102. Kyle Kuzma got 102 over 4. Draymond Green, we saw him coming back. I don't even know who the fuck. Jacob Poto got $20 million a year. So that's the kind of problem you're running into when you're getting these players that are getting $22, $23 million a year, 24. Am I double better than them? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I am. I don't even understand how some of these deals, and then I'm going to be honest, the Lakers are making very good deals. They signed Gabe Vincent to $11 million. They signed Rui Hachimura to roughly about 15, 16, maybe 17 million a year. And then they signed, who is that other person? They haven't reached out. They're going to overpay. Oh, and they signed for Jackson Hayes with a 2-year deal, which that's probably like 22 million 2-year. So, I mean, I like those. Those are some really good deals. Some of these other deals I don't like. I don't like the Cavs. I think they're reaching for people. I don't like what the Pacers are doing with Bruce Brown and Tyrese Halliburton. I wouldn't pay that much money for that. Let's see, who else do we got? The Houston Rockets are going to try to buy themselves into contention. The Bucks are getting old really, really fast. I'm not sure what the fucking Warriors are doing. I would have let Draymond Green leave. I know that sucks, but this is a perfect time to let him leave. Let's see, who else do we got? Yeah, the Cavs, I don't like what they're doing. They're making a lot of fucking weird signings.
Draymond got paid.
Who?
Draymond got 4 years.
Yeah, but Draymond's going to get paid. But Draymond's only making $25 million a year.
Look, you were just bitching about paying guys 22, and now you're saying he's only getting 25. Like, what is it? Is 22 a lot, or is 25 not a lot?
So let's put it this way: 22 is a lot for certain, in my opinion, for certain type of players. The NBA money has gone up so much that 10 years ago, these $22 million contracts would have been 10. Do you see what I'm saying? Before 2015, they would have been 10.
Well, yeah, our salary before 2015.
So right now, the way you're looking at it is you're paying Bruce Brown $22 million who came off the bench. Yes, he was the highest scoring bench player in the playoffs. You're paying him to what, be a starter or to come off the bench? So if you're paying him to be a starter in that lineup, okay, cool. But I don't think he is a starter. I think he's a nice role player.
Well, he went to
Indiana, yes. Who just paid Tyrese Halliburton. So now what do you have? Halliburton, Hield, and you have Halliburton, Hield, Miles Turner, and fucking Bruce Brown all making over $22 million a year. Miles Turner is making like 19. Is that a playoff team? Fuck no. Hell no. So that's my issue. Now, when you take somebody like Draymond, who on any team he plays for, he's gonna do a lot more than what the stats say. You see what I'm saying? He's a leader. He's a 4-time champion, former defensive player of the year, all defensive team member. And he literally is like the glue. He can guard, not as well as he used to, but he could play defense on 3 to 4 positions. He can hit the three, even though his three's lacking. And he's a nice playmaker at his size. And if you bring him into like Sacramento or like a younger team that's on the rise, yeah, that's great. And for the Warriors, that's a discount. Because he probably could have got like $30 to $32 million from Sacramento. So when you think about it, who means more to the team? Draymond Green or Bruce Brown? Fucking Draymond Green. Who's the better player? Draymond Green. Who's just coming off like a higher contract? Draymond Green. And Draymond Green basically gave their team a discount where he could have asked for multiple money. And some team would have gave it to him. All right. Back to the NFL real quick. Listen, can somebody please tell me who the fuck Devin Allen is? Does anybody know? Devin Allen is a guy that ran a 13:04 110-meter hurdles. So just to let you guys know, the reason why I'm interested in this, I used to run the hurdles. The hurdles are hard as fuck. The 110-meter hurdles are higher than the 300 hurdles. Gotta get that. So we used to 13. Do you know how fucking fast that is? So let's just see. What is the world record for the 100-meter dash? Okay. Well, Google, stop listening to me, bitch. 9.58, okay? 110-meter hurdle, 12.8 seconds. So he was 0.24 off of the world record. It's 10 meters more than the 100-yard dash, and it's literally 4 seconds more while jumping. Do you know how fucking impressive that is? And I don't know if he's black, white, Puerto Rican, or what the fuck he is. Yes, right now I'm being racist as fuck, and I do not give a fuck, okay? I don't know. I don't know if he's white. I don't know if he's black.
He's white.
I don't know if I know he's not Asian.
He's white.
But we're going to put a picture of him up on the screen, and I need to know. I need everybody to tell me what the fuck he is, okay?
Wait, what did he run?
A 13:04. The 4th fastest 110-meter hurdle in the world ever. A 13.04 second. Yeah. So 13 and 4 tenths of a second, basically, whatever it is. 0.04 tenths of a second. But it's the 4th fastest time in the world. 0.24 off of the world record. And he's a wide receiver for the Eagles. So somebody please tell me, who the fuck is this guy? Where the fuck did he come from? I'm going to put this picture up. Now, this picture right here may actually tell everybody. But then there's some things that I don't know if he's just got a tan or what the fuck. This guy looks like a white guy to me. What do y'all think?
He is a white guy.
Is that a white guy?
He's white.
Okay. So now we'll get some more pictures up of him. We'll get some more. This is him just chilling. I mean, the comb over definitely. Only white dudes do that. You got some more like that's him right there. This is him at Oregon. So what do we think? What do we think he is? I mean, this is him with his shirt off. This is him and his. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't want to say his woman.
He's a European white male.
Okay, so that's my question. I don't know, but I don't. There's times that I look at this guy and I don't know if he's white, if he's Italian. He looks white.
He's white. He's just seasoned.
Yeah, he looks like he's Italian, but he could be mixed. I don't
he's
know.
White. He's white with a little bit of pepper at it.
Yeah. Now his mom is definitely white.
Pull up that picture right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Or this one?
Nope. The other one.
This one?
That one.
That's not his dad. Is that his real dad?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck is this guy?
His stepdad?
I don't know.
Well, wait. Go back up. That one right there. With the yeah. Oh, it's Oregon.
Yeah, I don't. This is a problem. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. And yes, this is how racist as fuck. We need to know because if he is all white, steroid test him. HGH this motherfucker. Dude look like a secondary character in GTA. HGH his ass. I'm not even lying. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck him. How the fuck can he run that damn fast? There's something not right about him, y'all. There's something not right about him. We might want to. I'm just telling you. We need to. Yeah, that's just not right. It's fucking not right.
I mean, he's a 2-time Olympic gold medal winner.
Again, do you know one of the most dirtiest fucking sports in fucking like track and field?
The most dirtiest sport would be
when it comes to like steroids
biking, thanks to Armstrong.
Huh?
The most dirtiest sport would be biking, thanks to Armstrong.
If you don't stop. Track and field is by far way fucking worse. Like everybody gets banned in track and field. Fucking Marion Jones got banned in track and field, and she never didn't test positive. Ben Johnson,
Wait. You just said she never didn't test positive.
She never tested positive. She got banned because of the Balco. She was named in the Balco, the same thing that got Barry Bonds. She was named in the Balco when the feds busted the Balco. She wants a treat. When the feds busted the Balco lab, her name was on the list. That's how she got in trouble. Same thing that happened to Barry Bonds, all that shit. There was a lot of people that had trouble that way because they were so good at it. Come here, mamas. Hey. So that there's fucking dirty as shit. Is it? Look, the worst. I think the dirtiest Olympics race is. Is like the 1988 race or whatever with Ben Johnson, Carl Lewis. I forgot. He won the gold medal. Yeah, in 1988. So it might be the 1988 Olympics. That motherfucker. It was like one of the dirt. Everybody was on steroids. Everybody in that race was on steroids. Yeah, nah. Drug test his ass. If we find a speckle, a percentage.
But you know the NFL is going to call him for a random test.
No, they won't because he's white. If we find a percentage, the NBA would have because the NBA damn sure would have drug tested him. They drug tested Alex Caruso when a Photoshop picture of him with the shirt off showed up. Yeah, the NBA would have drug tested the fuck out of that white dude. NFL ain't drug testing his ass. They want white people to do that shit. They tired of all. You know how the NFL is. No, if we find a percentage of minority in him, leave him the fuck alone. But if they say, nope, HG, test his ass.
That's a European white male.
That is 100%. He is from the Caucasus Mountains.
He is from Frankfurt, Germany.
NBA in-season tournament. That was announced that starting in 2023-2024 season, there will be an NBA in-season tournament. And we have gone over it. It's not fully detailed out. We went over it before the podcast. And basically, from what I see is, do I smell some thievery? Do I see some collusion going on? Does it sound like the NBA, with all of the stuff that they've been doing to try to support?
They want to be winning.
They try to support the WNBA. They took some. They got their hands caught in the cookie jar. They took the idea of the Commissioner Cup and did an NBA thing to it. From what we can tell, there's going to be all the teams are going to be qualifying. It's going to be the first 2 months of them. All of the games will count towards the 82 season besides the championship game. So after the first 2 months of the initial round will be played, there'll be 8 teams that go on to the next round. Then you have the final 4. All final 4 will have financial incentives capped off by the winner. So if you don't watch the WNBA, because most of our fans don't because it's women's basketball, but if you don't watch it, what you don't understand is how the Commissioner Cup is played. And the WNBA started this years ago. And it's a fabulous ass thing. Now, granted, both of the financial incentives go towards charities, which is a little better, but in my opinion, and they don't get paid money like the NBA does. So you'll probably see that shit trickle on down the line. But what ends up happening is they do it where the first 2 games that you play of your conference, home and away, the first home and away game that you play count towards Commissioner Cup. And then sometime in July, that cup is played between those 2 teams and they get financial incentives. And I think they get some other shit, right? So the NBA looks like they are taking some ideas from the WNBA. So just to let y'all know, WNBA has some great ideas. So that's something that came up. When it comes out, we'll see. It's not. They're not going to stop it and pause it like the World Baseball Classic or whatever.
WNBA players get paid. They get extra money for it.
Yeah, but they also. But doesn't there? Don't they get it?
I mean, they don't get as much as the NBA, but
yeah, but don't they? Doesn't a lot of it goes to their charity as well?
No. So each player. So last year, each player got $30,000 on the winning team.
How much goes to a charity?
None.
Oh shit!
$30,000 is for the player.
Let me shut the fuck up.
The losing team got $10,000 each.
Okay, let me shut the fuck up.
And the MVP gets an extra $5,000.
Okay, so but now you guys
they don't get as much as the NBA, but they
still
extra.
That's because they don't fucking make as much as the NBA. But still, so it's a pretty cool idea. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let us know what you think about it. It's not a bad idea. I think it's gonna be kind of cool. It's an extra thing for the teams that suck. It's also going to stop, and the NBA is trying to hide their bullshit. They're trying to hide their true intentions. But what it's also going to do is stop these resting on these games. When they have televised games and they don't want people resting, watch it end up being part of that in-season tournament. Because now it goes towards incentives. So you want these players to play. So Kawhi Leonard may not play against the Utah Jazz. But now if it's part of the tournament, he might have to play because all of them get incentives for it. So it's going to cut down on the resting of the teams in the first of the this and this, especially if they make it into the elite, into the Final 4. So I think they're going to slowly. It's not going to do it a lot, but you'll see it where they're like, no, we got to play because we have money on this fucking line. And since we were talking about the WNBA, motherfucking Jesus! We was trying to go to the game on Thursday, but our schedules would not allow it to happen. We were literally on Wednesday night looking up tickets to see if we could make it happen, and it did not allow us to happen. And we got to make a game. Our schedules just are not fucking working with us right now.
I was gonna try to make today's game, but I have a doctor's appointment at
I gotta go pay rent and do a whole bunch of stuff and take my son somewhere. Yeah, so exactly. Our schedules just aren't fucking working with us. And my nephew's over here. So they're rolling. They've only lost one game. They've only lost to the Sun, which they're playing the Sun again tonight. They're beating that motherfucking ass. Like This is what happens when you add an all-time great. Remember NBA fans, all you basketball fans, remember what happened with Kevin Durant and the Warriors? Does everybody remember that? This is what we're seeing right now. We're seeing when you have an amazing ass team, because the Aces were already a good team. They had been in the finals 2 out of the last 3 years. They had been in the conference finals, the semifinals. They had the MVP. They were a good team already, and then they added an all-time great. And it's just not fair because they fit in. It took them a little time to communicate, but once Candace Parker said, "Hey, Asia, it's Joe's fucking team. Let's go," it's on. They're having fun. We got a great coach, Becky Hammond. Look at that shit. We are like the fucking Warriors. We just got to finish the motherfucking job. And the New York Liberty, fuck y'all bitches! Y'all try to put a team together like that. Oh, Washington's in trouble. Deladon went down. Deladon had to be helped off the court yesterday.
Well, I mean, they're 96, so.
Huh?
Yeah. How many games?
No, they're in trouble. Without Deladon, it's a totally different team. Natasha Cloud is good. But yeah, without Deladon, they're in trouble. They're sitting right now in fourth in the conference. But yeah, they're in trouble.
They're in third.
I'm sorry, third in the conference, fourth in the league. Because they're behind New York.
No, they're. Oh yeah, it is fourth.
Yeah, they're behind New York and us. Yeah, because they're in the Eastern Conference. Because the top three.
Everybody's behind us.
Yeah, of course.
The entire league is behind us.
It's not even. Connecticut is 12-4. So which again, Connecticut. That's another thing that happens when you have good teams and good structures, and you lose players. Connecticut lost what's her face, Aisha or whatever they have, Jaquel, whatever the fuck her name was, to Liberty. So Aisha Clark came to us. I keep getting those two confused. I don't know why. But they lost to Liberty. So when you have a good team, sometimes the shit just doesn't happen the way you want. Do I think the Liberty will still be scary? Yes. But as of right now, checkmate, bitches. Check. I can't say checkmate yet. We in check. But the Aces are still rolling. They dominating that ass. 98-81. I thought that would be a much closer game than what it was. Tickets were a little bit outsane in the prices. So I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers thinking about. Last year, they were $15 to $27. This year, they're fucking $27 to $100. So great job. As long as they get more money, I respect it.
27 to 200.
Yeah, as long as they get more money, I respect it for the same fucking seats.
And it's $100 for fucking the 200s.
Yeah, I'm respecting it, but nah, fuck this shit. I'm done with the y'all. Fuck. We all in. That's all I'm saying. All in LV. Aces rolling. Nothing really to talk about. They just putting that work in. Kelsey Plum looking good. But the Chelsea Gray pass. Oh my God.
There's two of them.
Oh my. Chelsea Gray is a fucking magician with the fucking ball. Like, I did not see this last year. You could tell they just having fun. Because she out there, wham. Look, if y'all haven't checked out the game, check it out on Amazon Prime. That's where you can watch some of the games. If you have Amazon Prime, check it out. I promise you it's not that bad. And we rolling. It's fun. Go ahead and look at it. Get it into it. See what's going on. Crumble cookies. What the fuck's going on with Crumble cookies, guys? Anybody know about Crumble cookies? I didn't even know about Crumble cookies. Do we have Crumble cookies out here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I knew about Crumble cookies. Let me stop lying. My wife likes Crumble cookies. But Tobias Harris told everybody that casual Philly fans, so me, would trade Tobias Harris for a box of Crumble cookies. And everybody thought it was just like a jab. They're like, oh, man, he's talking shit. And then it turns out that he has a partnership with them. And they automatically came up with a promotion that if the Sixers keep him, they will get free cookies away in Philly.
They have something in common.
What?
They're both not that good.
Thank you.
I do not like Crumble cookies. They are foul.
Thank you. Overrated. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Both of them are overrated. Tobias does not get it. We could say all we want that he gets used wrong by the Sixers, and he does. But I don't give a fuck, bitch. You make 37 million. And to us, you should be Jimmy Butler. Because that's what happened. We kept you over Jimmy Butler. So fuck you. Fuck your Crumble cookies. Fuck your light, bright, damn near white having ass. Fuck all that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hope we trade you. I've been wanting to trade you for fucking every time I get on 2K. The first person I trade with the Sixers is your ass. Every fucking time. So yes, fuck you. Fuck Crumble cookies. Checking in from a casual fan. You're a great NBA player because you'll beat my ass in basketball. So you're a great basketball player, but as an NBA player, you are motherfucking overpaid and overrated. And bitch meter going up. Fucking Crumble cookies. Who the fuck? You literally said that we would trade you for a box of shitty ass fucking cookies. Fuck is wrong with you?
There's a reason they're called Crumble.
Motherfucker, you horrible ass cookies. And now they gonna give you, just think about that. Just think about that, okay? It's not like you pink box donuts. It's not like you Krispy Kremes. It's not like
they're not even close to. Look, they're not even close to pink box donuts.
And people giving away free shitty cookies to keep you, and that's your marketing skill. That's how we know you don't understand what the fuck is going on. And I don't care that you fucking negotiated the contract by yourself. You negotiated your ass into being overrated and overpaid. Fucking hate him and his Crumble cookies. Motherfucker. I'm gonna stay here because I got extremely mad about that Crumble cookie shit, so we need to calm the fuck down. We need to take a hit of the blunt. We need to take a sip of the coffee, which has the blunt in it.
Be right back.
Jeremy is checking out while I'm smoking blunt. I was gonna pass it, but he don't want to pass. There's no puff puff give. Bring the full screen on me. Okay. So as we taking a hit of the imaginary blunt, because my wife is out there smoking a joint right now without me. Basically, weed is legal in the NBA. Part of the new CBA is that, let me see how I say this. They are no longer testing for weed in the anti-drug policy. So at this point in time, motherfuckers can get high as a kite. They can be high. What was that motherfucker? As high as Eddie Griffin? As high as how high? OJ Mayo, all them motherfuckers. They can be high as they want. Michael Beasley can come back and smoke weed as much as he wants. You ain't gonna be able to smoke in the locker room, probably. You ain't gonna be able to smoke it. These motherfuckers gonna be rolling up blunts as soon as they get done smoking a game. Do you understand how amazing this is for the NBA and how more teams need to do this? The health advantages of weed and recovery is fucking absolutely amazing, ridiculous. It's so great. You will prescribe pills but not let motherfuckers smoke weed. So the fact that the NBA is no longer testing for weed is absolutely amazing. I think it's fabulous. Jeremy, what do you think about that? What do you think about the NBA no longer testing for weed? What do you think about it?
I think it's about time. I mean,
no.
Who gives a fuck? Nobody really cares.
So Alyssa just asked a great question. Does that include the WNBA? And I told her no. WNBA is not part of the NBA, but they are.
Oh, so men can smoke weed.
No, because the WNBA.
They're a sister company of the NBA, but they're governed. They're what? They're a sister company of the NBA, but they're governed by a different body.
Yeah, sister company of the NBA, but governed.
That's just silly in my mind. You're basically saying it's allowed for men, but not women.
No, no.
Yeah, the NBA makes the rules for the NBA. The WNBA makes the rules for the WNBA.
I understand that, but if they're playing the same sport, right? Should it not be legal across both of them?
But the NBA doesn't make the rules for the WNBA.
But that's just silly. It's the same sport. I feel like they should have the same rule, even if they're governed by different people, right? Like they should vote on it as a union. It's the same sport.
But there's no governing body over all of the
same union.
United States. So that if that was
no, not saying that it's all over one, but they should meet. If it's a rule like that where it's legal, but for men, why wouldn't it be legal for the women's side? Like that's just crazy. That I don't know. That's just crazy to me. You're looking at me like
I'm loving it. No, I'm loving it.
But I mean, that's just crazy to me. Like that'd be like, okay, let's say if we had a female hockey, Okay, because we only have men's hockey, right?
Governed by
No, we don't. We don't only have men's
They have
hockey.
no connection.
I know.
No connection.
And then they're like, oh, okay, the men can fight, but you women can't.
Okay. So what about dunking?
What about dunking?
Dunking is not allowed in the WNBA.
That's stupid.
Do you know why?
That is dumb. Why? Because breasts are gonna end up in your face. Grow the fuck up.
No.
Grow up.
Because the women that came up with the WNBA did not want dunking.
They're stupid. That's stupid.
So again, the reason why this is the reason why the NBA has allowed weed to be not part of the anti-testing program anymore is because they have came up with it and logically said that it's stupid to have it. It's passed in a whole bunch of other states.
Okay, well,
the WNBA has not done that.
Okay, well, in that case, they have made studies that have shown that women should be able to take time off or take certain medication based off of their womanhood, right?
They can.
But they can't take weed then?
No, they can in the WNBA, but the men can't take those.
But that's what I'm saying.
So a woman can literally take a hormone in the WNBA if she's pregnant or outside of pregnancy or trying to get pregnant, but a man cannot take a hormone.
Well, yeah.
But that's okay.
Why can't the men do it?
That's okay.
Yeah,
but the weed thing's not.
Because you don't get cut.
But no. But that's okay.
Why can't the men take a hormone?
But that's okay though. That's okay. It's okay that the women can do it, but the men can't.
Okay. If men get cut from the inside.
No, there's no. We're not asking variables. We're not asking of different variables.
I'm just saying weed is a pain.
Pain
medication.
Yes,
right?
in this scenario.
Why couldn't they take that for that? So that's going to be legal across the board. That's just crazy.
So the female commissioner of the WNBA should make that decision.
There's way more teams. They play way more games. They play 82 as compared to 40. They play longer halves, longer minutes. So they have more wear and tear on their body physically than the women do playing the same game. Just due to
and once a month they get cut from the inside.
So again,
so they should be able to smoke weed.
But the women the WNBA would have to vote on this. This is not a man versus a woman.
I know, but if they were bringing it to the NBA people, like the board, whatever it's fucking called,
the NBA or their own organization.
Okay, why didn't they bring it to the WNBA at the same fucking time?
It's a different organization.
I just have one simple question. Sport Clips allow certain things that Supercuts don't.
We're not the same company. We're not even.
Neither are they.
Exactly.
But we do the same thing.
Neither are they.
They don't do the same thing. They do women. We do men. It's
100%. But why don't you do women? Because you're not the same company. Neither is the NBA or the WNBA. They're separate.
Same sport.
But you both do the same thing. It's the same job. You're both stylists. You both do the same thing, right? You're both stylists. You both cut hair.
It's different for men and women.
Okay, but do Supercuts cut men's hair?
Nah.
Yes. So both
stop.
So both of you cut hair. So why don't you do women's hair?
Because women are different.
You actually hire mostly women and still don't cut women's hair. Because women are different. Okay. So you're two separate companies. The WNBA and the NBA are two separate companies. They govern separately.
I get that.
Even though they play the same sport.
It's the same sport.
But you do the same job.
It doesn't matter if it's the same sport. There's different governing bodies.
Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying? That's the difference. They're two separate companies.
Yeah, no. I just think they should have brought it to both.
Well, that's the WNBA as a company needs to vote on that.
Yeah, they should have.
They should, but now we can talk about a totally different subject. Why did it take 10 years for this to happen?
Well, because it took forever to get legal.
Yeah, okay. And now if you do maybe the women don't want weed in the fucking thing. Maybe they don't want to vote on it.
I would like to see a poll.
I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying they are, but this is not a man or woman versus thing. These are companies. They're two separate companies. Whether they were men or women, it does not matter. They're two separate companies that operate separately.
No, I get that. I understand that. And I see what you mean with the comparison with the fucking jobs. I'm just saying it's just kind of ridiculous. They should have brought it to both.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Just like, for example, when the state board passes a law, it gets brought down to both
because
companies.
The state board governs the whole entire state.
But I'm saying if they're going to be changing something
there's
in a sport,
not.
Wait, you just said you understood, but now you don't.
But there's not a governing body that governs that sport
Well, that's kind of ridiculous.
No, it is so hard. Do you think the NBA would want the government telling them what they can?
Having the government.
Well, that's what the state board is, the government.
True.
Okay, so there we go.
True.
The state board.
I know what you're saying, but we're comparing.
Guess who hires the state board?
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, so.
I don't.
Wow.
She said, wow. All right.
Now I know how you really feel. But
Ultimate Fighter Season 31. Episode 5. I don't know what Dana White's doing. I don't know why he did this way. I'm not a fan of it. I do not like the veterans versus the rookies. I do not like the 2 rounds consistently.
Wait a second. Last weekend you did.
I don't like it anymore. Do you know why?
I was crazy because of my stance last weekend, but now
I know. But this is why. Because I like Conor McGregor so much that I pull myself rooting for him, even though I know they're not gonna win. Like the guy was facing Brad Katona. Brad Katona won an Ultimate Fighter. He's in the Ultimate Fighter. He's fucking good. He looks like an anime nerd, and out of fucking nowhere, this dude takes off his shirt and he's fucking ripped, and he beats motherfuckers' asses and wears them down. And the whole fight, I'm sitting up here going, this should be a 3rd round. How the fuck did they give this round to him? But while I'm watching the fight, it's not even that the fight, once they explain it, I'm like, I'm just rooting so hard for Conor McGregor's team that I'm not even watching the fight right. I'm praying. Like Brad Katona controlled this dude the whole fight, but he was getting punched in the face from the ground. So I was like, oh yeah, they should give him that round. So it's one of these things where I'm like, Michael Chandler's about to sweep the entire round. He's 5-0.
Like I said, what do you expect? They have veterans versus fucking.
Yes. But the more I see
what the fuck did you expect?
The more I see the rookies fight, the more I look at him and go, and that's when you realize there's differences. Like there's a huge difference in leagues. Like there is. There's a huge difference. I'm not saying like when you go from the independent scene or the regional scene to UFC, there's a huge difference. But to be able to see it so consistently in one show where you have a guy that's like, oh, I have more fights than the veteran does. I've been way longer than I've been fighting for longer than the veteran. But then they get in the cage and you're just like, wait, motherfucker, are you sure? This motherfucker. And it's just one of those things where you can see the discrepancy in skills from people that fight in the UFC and people that don't. And on this show, you can see it so badly because it's not even close. It's knockouts or domination. And that's all it's been. Like, we haven't gone to a 3rd round. Different CBAs. They just need to negotiate it from the self. To get that, you have to give up ownership, something they want. Quid pro quo. It's not a law thing that's legal for everybody. That was Mauricio. So yeah, that's the kind of the issue that you have is right now you're literally going, fuck. And this is also the problem that I had. When I started, I watched this episode twice now because I wanted to make sure I had it looked up because I was going to remember, I was going to talk about the judging and stuff. And the second time I watched it, I was like, I can't talk about this. Then now you have a problem where these are these guys' only shot. None of these guys are going to get, they may fight on the UFC finale, the Ultimate Fighter finale, but none of these guys are really probably going to get picked up because they're getting destroyed. It's not even close. We got 3 fights left. There's not been a good fight. So I don't even fucking know. I don't know, Daniel, what you doing. I don't know what you're doing. That's Conor's bad. He did. Don't get me wrong. Conor had the first pick, and I get why he did it. Like, I understand the reason on why he took the rookies, because to him, he probably thought he'd have more of an impact with him. Conor's not a traditional type of person. So when you haven't been in the UFC, you're going to look up to him and all of this other shit. But at the same time, I don't fucking know. He even trains in Bakatona. So I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm looking at it like the season's not, it's not that good. Don't do this shit again. I've never really liked when they do this team shit where you get one and get all of them. I've never really kind of liked that where it's like Team USA versus Team World. I don't know why. It's always been one of those things where it's just like not very as much as entertaining as they want, because you're gonna pull up some bullshit like, oh, we're rookies, we're gonna stick together. No, bitch, I want to go be with the veterans. I want to go fucking learn how to do this shit. Fuck you, bitches. I want to be like Nate Diaz and train with everybody. Okay, so ESPN woke up yesterday and fucking chose violence. They just woke up and said, that's all they did. That's all they did. That's all they fucking did. They let go of
They had to come up with the money to pay McAfee.
Huh?
They had to come up with the money to pay McAfee.
Well, okay, yes. We know this. But they laid off 20 fucking people. Not 5, not 6, 20. So you had, here we go. Jeff Van Gundy. Makes sense. Jeff Van Gundy basically did, he was with, what's his name? Mark Jackson as analysts, sideline commentators, whatever the fuck you want to call them on NBA. Makes sense. It's getting kind of old. Jalen Rose, don't know. Keyshawn Johnson, Max Kellerman, Susie Kober, Chris Chelios, Matt Hasselbeck, Steve Young, Rob Ninkovich, basically all the football players. Neil Everett, Ashley Brewer, I don't know who the fuck that bitch is. Joan Lee, LaFonso Elvis, Todd McShay. They're college football fucking guru, basically. Jordan Cornette, James Fitz, and David Pollock. Today I joined the many hardworking colleagues who have been laid off. Heartbreaking. Susie Kober for 27 years worked there. Like, the amount of people they laid off is fucking insane. And no reasoning. No reasoning to save tens of millions of dollars, the Post has learned. They informed all their employees Friday morning. The fourth comes on internal website. 5-paragraph note, did not go into specifics. At the beginning of Disney's 3 rounds of layoffs, so it's a whole Disney fucking thing. Todd McShay, NFL draft expert Todd McShay, college basketball analyst, SportsCenter anchor, college game day analyst, radio host. Yeah, this is just. And then the Post reported the network is scrapping they were scrapping the radio show that featured Kellerman, Johnson, and Jay Williams. To give you an idea, that was probably one of the lowest rated shows. That was a horrible show. It just didn't fit together. A lot of times it seemed like Jay and Keyshawn were teaming up on Max. And I don't know if the way Max is, a lot of things that Max does. I like Max. I think Max is a very good analyst. I think he keeps it real. I love the fact that, and people are like, oh, well, he's too PC or something like this. Like, I've had 2 younger white dudes both tell me that they hate Max Kellerman. And both of the reasons why they told me was like, he's just like, I'm like, what? And it's not saying that he's black, but they're like, he's just like, I'm like, he's just too much for us. I'm like, do you know how this motherfucker grew up? Like, do you know anything about him? Like, they're like, no. I'm like, do you know his brother got killed? They're like, no, I know nothing about him. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he was a rapper at one point in time. Like, he grew up around black people. That's probably what happened. I don't know his neighborhood, but definitely rap, boxing. He grew up around tons. He was involved with tons of minorities. And basically, to me, they're like, oh, he took on the persona of like a white black guy. Like, shut the fuck up. You guys are stupid.
Wait, so you talked to 2 racist young people?
No.
That's all I got out of that.
I
didn't hear something else other than racist.
I knew that's what you were gonna say. And then one of the other dudes that I talked to, Kevin, you've met Kevin before. He just can't stand Max Kellerman. He's like, I don't like the shit that spews out of his. Like, but it's weird. There's a lot of white people that don't like Max Kellerman. Like, a lot of fucking white people, I think, that do not like his ass. He doesn't like him because he's like, I just think he's fake. I think he's phony. He's like, I think he tries too hard to seem like he understands things, and he doesn't. And he went into that, and he's like, his sports knowledge besides boxing is absolutely horrible. And now I can respect that because boxing sports knowledge is amazing. He's a great boxing analyst. But when it comes to some of the other shit, a lot of times it seems like he's just trying to pick shit out. Like, hey, Keyshawn, what about this? Like, and it's like, and they're like, you've never fucking played. Like, he's trying to come up too hard to come up with things that make interesting debates on this show, not on First Take. Because First Take, he had fucking Stephen A. Smith. He could debate all day long. So he's trying, like, he's seeing that change. They're saying he's changing to try to come up. I don't know. But I just think a lot of white people don't like Max Kellerman.
I think a lot of white people are racist.
Yeah, we know this. So Max Kellerman, Jalen Rose will find jobs immediately. Okay. Kellerman was making in the neighborhood of $5 million. And while Johnson is in the second year of his 5-year deal, around $18 million. I don't know what Johnson's going to find. What is Johnson going to go to be the host of Skip Bayless? I mean, is he going to go a couple nights? I don't.
Their layoff package, their severance package is going to be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, agree with you. They're shifting. We've seen this but I don't think we've seen it like this before. I think we've just seen people get put in other roles. What's up, North Sports Dynasty? How you doing? Like Berman and them, they still use a lot of them, but I've never seen cuts like this. And then Jay Williams is gone in 2 months. So they just lost that. Just think about it this way. They lost one full show, which they canceled. They lost multiple people for Countdown NBA. They lost Jalen Rose's show. They lost the analyst for David Pollock. The whole entire ESPN is going to look different in a couple weeks. It's like next year when football comes around, it will
probably
look
about time that ESPN looks a little different.
Huh?
It's probably about time ESPN looks a little bit different.
Oh, I agree with you. I completely agree with you.
It's essentially been the same thing since fucking the 80s.
But my questioning is on this, are they going to I just think some of them are weird that they cut. Like, are we going to go more woke? Is that what we're doing? There it is. Is ESPN going more woke? So yeah, it's under Vegas Benchwarmers. If they go more woke, then we're in trouble. And that's what I'm afraid of. Because I saw things saying, go woke, stick to sports, go broke. But what are we doing?
I think the new generation is catching up. Like, how many people do you know watch TV anymore?
That's what Mauricio's saying. That's a good point. I don't.
But I mean, I don't have cable.
Me neither.
Like, I have Sling TV. I have fucking Peacock. I have Prime Video. Like, I don't need cable. So they're not making any money off me watching cable. So,
I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. Well, ESPN has lost tons of money because of a lot of people are saying because they went too political. They've lost tons of money because people don't want politics in sports. The way they backed all of these programs, these different movements.
I don't want Christianity in sports, but fuck, I
agree with you. So I think I kind of see that coming, but like, what are we changing? Because like I know that you had a side of the community that were mad with when they were back in all the BML protesting, which fuck the Black Lives Matter.
I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it just has to do. They lost viewership.
And I agree with you. I think they're just making
on the social media, illegal streaming sites. Like they're not making money. Like they're making money, but they're not.
I don't understand how firing top talent doesn't allow you to make money. Like in this day and age,
you can get average talent for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, but ESPN is not.
That's all they need. That's all they need to match the money they're making.
No, see, I don't think so. I think that's wrong. I think that's what they could have done before. I think they're doing this very similar thing that they've always done. You get rid of your on-air talent that's big. You let them go other places. We've seen it with Skip Bayless. We've seen it with Ben Simmons. And I think that they're getting rid of them. But they're thinking that they can keep average talent and bring them in. And that's not the case anymore because there are so many different avenues for us to get our sports media. Like we're literally we're on a podcast show talking about sports fucking media. How many damn podcasts are there? So it's no longer, you can have average guys that are going to ramble off stats. No, you have to be entertaining. You have to be able to have a knowledge. You have to be like, think about it. We start talking about shit because we'll be in fucking things like these motherfuckers don't know what they talk about. You have to be way more engaging and bring something different. You have to have more personalities, more characters, and you have to do more. So an average chance, if you may find a star or two, and you may get lucky. But firing a lot of top tier on the air talent, and then expecting people not to follow that talent someplace else where it's very easy to find them. Like we just saw with Shannon Sharpe, that he took fucking Chiz's podcast away. So it's very, very easy to find them. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. Like, I'm not going to say shit because I remember when Rachel Nichols went through her shit, but I'm sorry. Malika Andrews fucking sucks. Get rid of that bitch. Okay? Why didn't you fire her bitch ass?
Probably not making enough money to make an impact.
No, it would have made a fucking impact. I'm tired of that bitch. That fucking man.
How would it have made a monetary impact?
Oh, no, it wouldn't have been because people would have fucking went crazy because she's black.
They're trying to make a monetary impact, and
dude,
they're not going to make a monetary impact by firing somebody who makes $100,000 a year.
No, you can because the show ratings are down. They're the problem that they have.
You want to keep the 100,000, not the 5 million.
No. You get rid of the shitty ass average people that are bringing your fucking ratings down. You switch that with somebody that's making good fucking money and is a better on-air character. And if it doesn't work, you get rid of that and watch your ratings boost. Like, that's the problem that they have. They have average people that they're pushing, like Malika fucking Andrews, that causes controversy after fucking controversy, and nobody wants to fucking watch her. You're literally like, for instance, that show NBA Countdown. The show that they had, the one that Rachel Nichols made or whatever like that, that show used to be one of the top shows for NBA on the platform. They got rid of Rachel Nichols. Okay, whatever. You had every reason to. They got Carrie Champion left. So they put fucking Malika Andrews in. This bitch is a man-hating motherfucker, hates black men to the fucking depths of black men. Every single time. Oh, so-and-so died. But let's not forget that when he was at Michigan State, he was accused of this. Brandon Miller got drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. And she said after he got drafted, he was accused of being a witness in a murder during his time at college for the charges that were dropped. This bitch consistently brings up shit. When Brad Stevens fired fucking Emeka Doku for fucking sleeping with the president's wife, she literally said on air, we're not going to disrespect a woman. She's been through enough. But no, we'll disrespect the fucking man. Shut the fuck up, bitch. That's why ESPN's ratings are going down. Because they think it's 1990. They think it's 2000. Where they can put anybody
and Max Kellerman has a show that's not that great.
No, Max Kellerman does. His show sucks. ESPN, the show with Jay Williams sucks. But it's funny because when Max Kellerman left First Take, guess what happened? Their ratings went down. And they put him on a shitty show. And they didn't have the chemistry that they had. So I'm not saying that every show is good, but when you keep average talent, they're going to lose. And your average talent has an agenda, you're going to fucking lose. And they're going to see it very, very quickly. How quickly they lose. Why do you think they're paying so much money for Pat McAfee? Because he is an on-screen talent. Because they know he can bring eyes. That's the problem they have. They have horrible ass people that suck at doing their fucking job. And then they go, oh, yeah, well, we're going to get rid of some people that are probably good. And I don't even care about the Jalen Rose or the Max Kellerman. But, like, what are you doing? What is your plan? Because right now you're probably bleeding fucking money.
Well, here's the thing. Do they owe you an explanation?
No, they don't owe me shit. No, they don't owe me shit. I don't give a fuck. They don't have to owe me anything. They don't have to give me an explanation, but I still have the right to question them and say, what the fuck are you doing? I have the right to give my opinion based off them. They cannot like it and they cannot pay attention, which they never will because it takes long for my opinion to reach they tall ass, how high they are. But
it don't even reach them.
That's what I'm saying. I have every right. Yeah, who gives a fuck? They don't owe me an explanation at all. It's their company. I don't give a fuck. But I'm literally just saying, y'all motherfuckers from the outside looking in, you might want to watch what you're doing because the definition of insanity is doing the same shit. Stop putting fucking Leah Thompson up there.
Definition of insanity. I can tell you about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
27 years at a company, and you weren't that great.
Well, their live sport, no, their shows do matter. And that's where people don't understand. Their shows are what keep people coming back. Their entertainment, their characters. We don't know the show, we know the characters. So let's not act like shows don't matter. I'm sorry. When Shannon Sharp left Skip Bayless, was that not one of the #1 trending topics across all fucking social media? Yes. So let's not act like a show doesn't matter. What they say on First Take and all that shit, no, they matter. They completely matter because, yes, we watch live sports.
No, they matter. No, let's rephrase it. They matter to you.
No, they matter to everybody. What is YouTube?
They don't matter to me. I could give a fuck less.
Where do you consume
I
your
don't
media?
give a fuck.
No,
Look, you've got somebody on your show that makes $5 million and I can't stand to fucking watch it. No, I don't give a fuck.
True, but where do you consume your media? Do you watch TikTok? Do you watch YouTube? Because all that is a fucking show or a short or a clip of a show.
Okay.
So shows matter. The object is that live sports only matter. No, that's not where you get your money.
But are the people I watch on TikTok making $5 million?
Some of these motherfuckers are.
Are
YouTube. Do you watch Destroying?
No.
You don't watch Destroying anymore?
No.
That motherfucker makes $5 million a year.
And?
So again, they live sports with how many when's the last time we've actually sat down outside of a bar and watched a live sport on ESPN or anything like that?
I haven't watched shit on ESPN.
That's what I'm saying. So we stream all our sports. YouTube,
right, so why should I give a fuck what ESPN does?
So when people say, wait, hold on. So
I don't give a fuck. They fired the man that made $5 million a year that don't know shit about anything but fucking boxing.
When people say it's about live sports, I'm proving that's wrong. Because most people get their live sports through other shit through fucking ESPN. The reason why ESPN and all of them are good is because of the fucking shows and personalities. What do you do? What is the first thing you do when you, not a lot of people, but some people, the first thing they do when they wake up is they want to hear what a personality says about a certain topic. When they go down and say, oh, James Harden is getting traded, immediately ESPN videos go up because we want to know what people are saying about this topic. Where is it going? Whether it's on ESPN, Twitter, wherever the fuck you go, it's a clip. It's of a show. Personalities matter. So yes, the shows may not matter, but their personalities do because live sports isn't paying the fucking bills. We don't pay that much. Yes, they pay $80 million to host ES2Os NFL Monday Night Football. And most of us don't watch it on ESPN. Let's be honest. If we're watching it someplace, we go to a bar, we go to a friend's house. So they don't know how many fucking cable networks are watching it. It's getting streamed. And you can't watch shit ESPN has on their app any fucking way without cable. So personalities matter.
To you.
Buddy, I'm telling you, it matters for the bottom line. How do you think they were built? ESPN was built off of personalities. Chris Berman, fumbling, stumbling, bumbling, all the way back. We quote the shit they say. We know who Stephen A. Smith is because he's a fucking personality, not because he's a commentator on a live sport. Name one person that comes and watches us that does not know who the fuck Stephen A. Smith is. No, they matter. personalities matters. That's how people, especially in this day and age. Think of any media you contain. If somebody's boring, you don't watch it. If you turn on something and it's narrated by something and the guy, you don't like their voice, you don't watch it.
So we should overpay for personalities.
I'm not saying, I don't give a fuck about them being fired. I'm just saying, you fire on-screen talent that has the ability in right situations to bring people there to keep average-ass people, and you wonder why you keep fucking having problems.
But Max Kellerman's show wasn't bringing anybody there.
No, because it was a badass fucking show.
Right.
The show
so they got fired
before he got there.
Just like if you suck at your job, you're fired.
I'm not mad about him being fired. He's going to find another job. I think Max Kellerman should stick to fucking boxing. But Todd McShay? Really? How many times has people seen a mock draft for fucking Todd McShay?
I haven't watched him do a mock draft.
That's why they're trying to acquire rights to drive eyeballs to them. So I get it. There's paying money to acquire more rights. They're still paying money. I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's all I'm saying. Do you know what the fuck they're doing?
I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I don't fucking care. Like, why should I give a fuck?
I care.
Why?
Because I like ESPN.
But why?
I like some of their shows. Why? I like consuming some of my sports content from them. Honestly, our show gets a lot of topics from shit I watch on ESPN, from shit other motherfuckers say. I like the personalities that they have. Some of them are good, some of them aren't. Why the fuck do you think they're paying Pat McAfee? Personalities don't matter. Okay.
Yeah, but that personality is not overpaid for. People tune in to watch fucking Pat McAfee. Nobody tuned in to watch fucking Max Kellerman.
I don't care that he got fired.
Everybody stop giving a fuck about Todd McShay's fucking mock drafts.
Stop it. Why can't they fire Mel Kiper?
I'm not going to pay somebody millions and millions of fucking dollars for his fucking mock draft. I don't give a fuck.
They've been doing it with Mel Kiper since fucking 1986.
That motherfucker should have been fired in the fucking 90s.
Again, that's my point. Todd McShay is better than Mel Kiper as a fucking personality. Nobody likes Mel Kiper.
I don't give a fuck about either one of them. They're both overpaid.
So you fire certain people and keep other fucking people.
They should fire everybody.
Okay, start the fuck all over.
Right.
So what the fuck are they doing?
Everybody gets $100,000 a year. That's it. Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck are they doing?
Fucking millions of dollars for people to fucking do mock drafts. Fuck out of here. Give a fuck. Motherfucker, you watch some fucking college football games for fucking 4 months and then fucking spend a month and a half doing a fucking mock draft. So in 5.5 months, you got paid fucking $20 million fucking dollars. I don't give a fuck if you get fired. And bitch, you fucking got laid off, and so you got a fucking severance package. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't feel bad for these motherfuckers one fucking bit.
I don't feel bad for them.
Look, it's just as bad as these motherfuckers that make $250,000 a year, get a $314,000 fucking severance package, and then still go turn around and file for fucking unemployment to get $562 a fucking week. I don't give a fuck.
Stupid. You were so dumb, Jeremy.
Like, who fucking cares? These motherfuckers got $1 million severance packages.
Yes.
So what? I don't give a fuck.
Yes. Mock drafts will not be missed. No.
Half the time, the only thing right about mock drafts is the first 5 fucking picks.
And sometimes those are fucking wrong.
Right. So who gives a fuck?
Not to mention 90% of their assessments are wrong as shit.
Like, we just don't fucking care. Look at the assessment on fucking Patrick Mahomes. What was Todd McShay's assessment for fucking Patrick Mahomes?
He's gonna be the greatest quarterback of all time.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, the fuck it wasn't.
Yes, it was. That was his assessment. He's gonna be the greatest of all time. That's what he said. He said I had a dream and I woke up and Nobody fucking said that. So yeah, no. No, I agree with you. They're 90% wrong. Like Mel Kiper is horrible. Horrible.
Poor mechanics.
I mean,
this is the personality you want to pay millions of fucking dollars for.
I don't want to pay them millions.
You do.
Doing. No, I want to know.
It doesn't matter what they're. Why the fuck? It doesn't matter what they're doing.
Why did you fire some?
We just fired a guy making millions of dollars to say fucking Patrick Mahomes.
But why did you keep Mel Kiper?
Poor mechanics.
Fire him too.
I would if I was in charge.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I want
to know. But I don't give a fuck.
Why did you keep some and not others?
Look, I make $47,000 a year. I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers making millions. I don't fucking care.
So, on that note, just so everybody knows, Jeremy's basically saying, fuck you, ESPN. We don't give a fuck.
I don't fucking care what they do.
Yeah.
They can fire the CEO. I don't fucking... What do you want, a fucking cookie? Bitch, you made millions of dollars. I don't care.
Do you want a Crumble?
You give them a fucking Crumble cookie for their dry-ass fucking shows.
With the dry-ass cookie.
Exactly. They fucking match.
So when I said, do you want a Crumble? My wife said yes.
Fucking dry-ass fucking cookies.
All right. Jeremy, anything else you got to say, want to say?
Todd McShay had Mitchell Trubisky.
Don't talk shit about Patrick Mahomes. Mitchell Trubisky got ruined by being a Bears. Being on the Bears.
Had Deshaun Kaiser.
I have a question. Who is the only quarterback to not throw a... Hey, wait. Who is the only quarterback with at least 50 starts to never throw a pick six?
Probably Mahomes.
No.
I don't know.
You said it a couple minutes ago.
Well, Mitchell Trubisky?
Yes.
Well, I mean, he only played like 3 seconds.
Only quarterback to never throw a pick six.
He's only played like 3 seconds.
With a minimum of 50 starts.
So he started for 3 seconds, 50 fucking games.
I'm just saying.
Look, Todd McShay's tier 1 quarterbacks, Mitchell Trubisky and Deshaun Kaiser. Guess who's tier 2?
In 2017?
Yeah. Guess who's tier 2?
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Deshaun Kaiser came out in 2017? I thought he came out earlier.
That's your guy, Todd McShay. That's your mock draft expert.
All I'm saying is they should have fired some other people.
Why I should give a fuck that his bitch ass was fired.
I don't care that he's fired. I want other people fired as well. I want to know what was the line.
You just threw a fit. Like Todd McShay, really?
Yeah, he's fucking fired because Mel Kiper's still there.
Fire him too. Who cares?
I agreed.
The fact that some people are so enamored with these people that make millions of dollars is beyond me. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand.
Because of personalities. It's like actors. It's like football players. It's
Todd
like
McShay could be the nicest motherfucker on the planet.
Like, you like the Raiders. You like the Braves. You like the Aces. Yeah. You like the Knights. Right. So it's entertainment. So you're
but I'm not enamored with
an organization full of people for entertainment. And you don't understand how other people are enamored by other people for entertainment?
They're enamored with people.
It's entertainment.
I'm enamored with teams. I give a fuck about the teams.
I'm enamored with Asia Wilson. Are you not?
Look, I love the team.
Are you not enamored with
Kelsey? I like the players, but I'm not going to sit here and cry.
Do you love Max Crosby?
Look, I'm not going to sit here and cry if they get traded. Yeah, I'll be fucking bummed for a little bit, but whatever.
Do you love Max Crosby?
I love Max Crosby, yeah.
Okay, so you're in the thank you.
But I'm not going to sit here and throw a fit.
You not understand being enamored by somebody when you're a fan of sports.
But if he gets fired, I don't whatever.
Nobody's crying over it. It's just a shocker of who they fired compared to who they kept. I don't give a fuck that they got fired.
They make millions of dollars.
I even tweeted immediately. I tweeted out, Jalen Rose, Max Kellerman will immediately find jobs. Like, I'm not crying because they got fired. Do I like consuming entertainment that they're in? Yes. So will I want to know where they go? Yes.
But the entertainment they were doing sucked.
That's opinionated. That's a complete opinion. You're a Raiders
You
fan.
said it yourself.
We like two totally different teams. I think your team sucks.
You said it yourself. What are you talking about?
No. Do I like Max Kellerman as a personality? Yes. Do I think his show with Jay and Keyshawn sucked? Yes. I did not think it was a very good show. But I've also seen 20 years of Max Kellerman, which I like. When that dude talks boxing, I love it. So yes, we're to take one part of his fucking career and go, that sucked and he sucked altogether. No. He's not a bad
if you suck at your current job, you should be fired.
Of course.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you did 20 years leading up to
I have no problem with him being fired.
The 20 years you have leading up to your current job, I don't give a fuck about.
Nobody gives a fuck about that.
If you suck in your current position, you
get fired. But you could still be surprised at some of the names that got fired and some of the names that got kept. Which is mostly what this is. I am shocked by what the fuck happened. Like, I saw no signs of them firing this many people this quick with some of the names that were on there. So that's why the whole conversation, what the fuck are they doing? I'm not crying. I don't give a fuck that anybody got fired. It's not going to hurt me. Am I going to stop watching ESPN? No. There's certain shows that I will still watch. I'll pick and choose what I want to watch based off the topic. But at the same time, I understand why people care about them because they're motherfuckers fall in love with movie characters that are fake. Okay?
You want me to say the word? Would you like me to say the word?
Go ahead. Say it. Say it.
They're fucking retarded.
Okay, but I'm just saying. There's a whole group of people that love Dom and family. Okay? There are motherfuckers that will fight you if you say Luke is the best Jedi. I'm just saying.
They're stupid. They're fucking retarded. It's dumb.
All right.
Give a fuck.
I gotta go get ready to run some errands to pay the rent. You gotta get some errands run. I know you got a doctor's appointment coming up. Anything else you want to say?
Nope. ESPN can pay me millions of dollars to come be shitty.
Exactly. Would you take it?
Yeah, you gonna pay me millions of dollars to be shitty and then fire me? Okay, give me the $1 million.
They could pay me $100,000. I go take it.
No, I ain't taking it for $100,000.
I am.
We can make $100,000 without going to ESPN. Fuck that.
You're 100% right.
That ain't enough.
Make $100,000.
If you gonna give me $100,000 to fire me, no, I'm good.
I'm good. Give me the $100,000. Give me the $100,000 up front.
Them rookie numbers. You got to pump it up.
I'm good. So, Jeremy, whenever you're ready, go ahead and take us out, man.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.